connected Republican Senator Rand Paul with me now. Senator, good to see you. What do you make of this?
You know, I think the threat of war around the world is greatly diminished with Bolton out of the White House. I think he had a naive point of view for the world that we should topple regimes everywhere and institute, democratic governments, and we would make the world perfect or remake the world in our image. And frankly, it just doesn't work that way. There's a lot of history of getting rid of strong men in the Middle East and having them replaced by vacuums or chaos, or actually making the place more hospitable for terrorist training. So I think his idea that the way you deal with Iran is you just topple the government, or the way you deal with North Korea is you topple the government, really wasn't what the president's been talking about. The president's actually talking about not having regime change and finding a diplomatic solution to some of these conflicts around the world. And I think the president deserves to have somebody who's his national security advisor who actually will try to further his policy and not try to stymie it.
Senator, your colleague Ted Cruz, though, didn't quite feel the same way. He said that I sincerely hope his leaving, referring to Bolton, does not mean that the deep state forces at state and treasury, who have been fighting tooth and nail to preserve the Obama-Iran nuclear deal, are finally convinced the president to go soft on Iran. What did you make of that?
I think it's more about whether or not we should intervene everywhere, whether we should have regime change, or whether we should try diplomacy. Whether we see the world as it is and try to, work within the world and engage with people around the world, or whether we say, oh, we must have a perfect Thomas Jefferson leader in every country. The problem is when people like Bolton say, oh, we're going to top.
Well, let's thank goodness Bolton is gone. Thank the Heavenly Father for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well in your life, family, friends. Bada bing, bada boom. I hope you're trying to keep it moving. Me, it is what it is. I'm just a human dude. Just seem to can't get over some things sometimes. You know what I mean? I've been thinking that I can't tell you what situation I'm talking about, of course, because it's personal. But sometimes I think, you know what? Then why don't you just deal with that? But I find myself saying more of, nah, I don't need to deal with that because I just know that that's just not what I'm looking to deal with. That's what I say, and I just don't know sometimes. I just don't know. I know I got a whole bunch of juice here in these bags. I do know that. I need to get it together very soon, all right? Because there's other things that need to be taken care of that I need to stay focused on. And I keep letting my focus get unfocused sometimes. But it's all good. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. It is. Because I try to pray a little bit from time to time and get it right. You know what I mean? I try to pray for that forgiveness and that mercy and that grace. Because that's what it's about. It's not about how many times I go to church. It's not about how many Bible verses I read. How many, whatever I do, biblical. No. Ain't got nothing to do with that. What I got to do is realizing who I am within myself and get myself together. Because I know folks talk Bible all the time. Next thing you know, they're doing something else. And that's what I'm talking about. So I don't try to fake the game. I don't fake the funk. I know who I is. I know I do stuff I ain't got no business doing. I know what I need to do when I do that. And I need to keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Not be stuck in that. You know what I'm saying? So, as y'all know, I got because I ain't got much time this morning. I'm definitely running late because, it is what it is. I got 5 minutes left. So let's talk about this body spray. Today our body spray is, and we got to put our food and tea over here so we don't affect our food. It's tobacco vanille. Today is the day. Been waiting to really get to this one. And of course, as y'all see, I got a flacon of tobacco vanille. It's about 100 mil in here. No, more about 50 mil in here, I guess. So, got flacon of tobacco vanille. Also have some tobacco vanille spray. So let's get to spraying. I would say yesterday, that bad boy lasted forever. Tuscan leather, here's the thing about you even get to smell the dry downs on these sprays. They dry down with that raspberry note. You can smell the dry down. I kept smelling it like around, probably about the 4th or 5th hour I was into it. I kept smelling the dry down. I'm like, Dad, you can smell the raspberry note on the dry down with this Tuscan leather. I'm trying to tell you, cats, save you some money. If they got it in the spray, I think you should get it. I think you should back off that bottle. Not everything gonna be in a spray bottle, but I'm just saying, Unless you got loot like that, buy that. You know what I'm saying? Now I've had tobacco vanille. I've had my friends decant me out of almost 70 mil, 60 mil. I get a 6 mil decant out of this. 60 mil because she just couldn't get enough of tobacco vanille. I gotta get. And then went and bought her own bottle of tobacco vanille, 100 mil from Neiman's. There goes to show you tobacco vanille. I like to mention my girl Ava, who I was commenting on. Well, she was commenting on the cave, and I said I had no designers in it. Actually, I have 6, but I don't consider them designers because they're one of a kind pieces that I think could have went niche easy. She was like, well, Tommy is a designer. I'm like, you're right. Absolutely. But Tom Ford designer, though he's a designer, got some gems. Tobacco vanille, Tuscan leather, Bois Moroccan, plum japonais, Japan Noir. He has classy joints. What designer you know has classy pieces? We're going to go to Victor and Rolf because that's close to going to get to designer or a niche as a designer, Victor and Rolf. Flowerbound, Spice Bomb. That's it. Nothing else. Wait, there's another designer that has, and this is not anything against Ava, I'm just trying to make a point. There's another designer got 4 or 5 fragrances that you can say, oh, you got 4 or 5 fragrances in that line. Come on. I go to Gio, the Armani, or the Armani line. Name 4 in the Armani line. Designer. That's why you have Armani Preve. And I had 4 Armani Preves. Armani is a designer, right? Armani is a designer. So, here's Armani Preve. Tom Ford has his designer level, which I don't know how Black Orchid ended up in there, only because it's not blendable, I guess. You know, people was blending Black Orchid with Noir de Noir. Black Orchid should have been in the line. But, so my point is, all designers are starting to step their game up. And they're having better juice developed. Not only that, they're getting the big time noses to develop their fragrances. They're getting Botron Duchefort. They're getting he's just one of my favorites, so his name is rolled off now. Dominic Ropien. They're getting the best. They're getting the best to do their top line juices. That's what it is. You know? And Tommy don't do his juices. Tommy has other people nosing his juices as well. So, remember, he used to make juice for Gucci. You know what I mean? And Gucci still has some classics. And he made them. So, that's the way we go with that. That's the way it is. That's the fragrance jargon. That's the fragrance community. That's tobacco vanille. I'm smelling unbelievable. I know when I get in the elevator and there's gonna be some females on there, I know they're gonna say, oh, what are you wearing? Tobacco vanille, body spray, not the sauce, but the body spray. Yeah. And why do I have my girl keep talking about I got cologne? Will somebody straighten her out on Facebook? Because she on Facebook and she don't know anything between colognes and perfumes. A lot of people, you try to teach them, they don't want to teach. I'm sitting up here with 300 plus bottles and she want to tell me I got colognes. No, it's cologne. It's not colognes, boo bae. They're fragrances, they're perfumes. Everything is a fragrance. Even air spray is a fragrance. But these are perfumes or perfumes. These are not colognes. These are not toilettes, okay? You can't talk to the master. Well, I ain't gonna say the master. I'm sorry, I ain't want to say that. Can't talk to a collector with this much juice and try to tell him what he got in his cage. And lastly, the rumor of Barney's demise is still in effect, but I called up the New York store yesterday, And the New York store will still be in New York. And I knew that. I knew that Madison Avenue could never, the little store like the one in Philly, they'll close that. The one in downtown New York, they'll probably get rid of that one. But in uptown or downtown, whatever you want to call 64th and Madison, can't get rid of that. That's a staple. So the Barneys are not going anywhere. Woohoo! Thankful. My man Tyler Mayo and all my other homies that we met that time. I got to get y'all names again. That we met when we all came up there and we had a ball with y'all. My man with the straight Cartier belt. Whatever. Holla at your boy. I'm glad y'all stand. I'm glad y'all not losing your positions. And I appreciate that. Other than that, I'm out. So back up in these balls, body spray. $74. Might be more now with tax because I'm hyping it up. Of course, when I hype stuff up, it's going to go up because that's what I do. I'm the hype man. Hype, spray, bundle, spray. Tomorrow night, heaven willing, open mic night. Yeah, Chuck's Alibi. And who's calling me? Well, I'm doing a video. A scam like me, of course. Indeed, open mic night tomorrow night. Yes, indeed. Chuck's Alibi, VIP room. Make sure you're there. We got some singers coming through. Y'all gonna want to hear. In fact, they gonna sound so good, you should pay to hear them. Musicians as well. The venue is the best. I gotta say, wide open space. We got a stage, plenty of place to sit. You're not crammed up. You can sit down. You ain't gotta stand up. The place to be. So if you're in Philly, New Jersey, Delaware, check us out. If you're all my other brothers who I patronize the open mic nights, whether it's Brett Jolly down the Crab Tavern, which is tonight, or Relish, Rick Tucker, which is tonight, yo, I'm still down with other people who do their open mic nights. Shirley Lights, I went to hers Monday night. I just don't do Tuesday night anymore. Because I haven't found one I want to be at on Tuesday night.